A presidential visit to Alaska is happening right now.
Indeed it is. We want to go live out to Ted Stevens International Airport. You are looking at the plane of the president of China, Xi Jinping, 63 years old, now arriving here in Alaska. Here with his wife, Madam Peng Liyan. As you may know, the President Xi just met with President Donald Trump in Florida. Again, you're looking at live pictures of the plane coming in to Ted Stevens right now. Now, over the 2 days, they discussed a number of things, including, of course, North Korea. President Trump pressing the president to do more to curb North Korea's nuclear program. They also talked about reducing the U.S. trade deficit with Beijing. President Trump said there was progress on a range of issues. And the big question tonight is, so what is the president of China doing in Alaska? What are they going to talk about? Yes.
And the governor's office is releasing very little information about what he's going to be talking to the president about, but he did release a statement saying that he does want to stress Alaska's resource development. Of course, his natural gas pipeline, that has been a big priority over the years for his administration.
Right, the governor in Asia a couple of years ago trying to work deals with folks over there. So we understand that Governor Walker, as we work to get a picture that's coming out right there. Again, if you're just tuning in, the president of China is now arriving at Ted Stevens International Airport. So the Governor Walker apparently will meet him with First Lady Donna Walker, Lieutenant Governor Byron Mallot, and Mrs. Mallot also here to greet the president of China. We're not, again, the plane is coming from Florida. I'm assuming it could be a refueling trip, but he actually is going to sit down, meet with the governor. He's actually staying overnight. A spokesperson for the governor, Grace Jane, confirmed during his visit that the president, his wife and delegation will be staying at Hotel Captain Cook in downtown Anchorage. That's the same hotel where President Barack Obama stayed during his visit in the fall of 2015. So traffic will be impacted because of this. Again, just tuning in, the president of China arriving at Ted Stevens International Airport. This is Xi Jinping now getting ready to get off the plane. Again, just touching down, wheels down, just a short time ago.
And hopefully we'll have some more information about what they're going to be talking about during his visit here. But we have been told by the governor's office that they requested this meeting with the governor. About
a month ago, I believe, and said, I'm going to be coming through. And we want to sit down and talk, so that's exactly what's happening. Now, you may remember a Chinese ambassador to the U.S. visited Alaska in the summer of 2013. That was Ambassador Sui Tian-Kai, who was here in Alaska, met with a number of dignitaries, including then Mayor Dan Sullivan and others. He attended the Alaska-China Business Roundtable organized by the World Trade Center Alaska. They visited some businesses, the FedEx Hub, RIM Architects and other businesses. And Ambassador Xi applauded what he called the strong momentum in the relations between China and Alaska. He also pointed out that Alaska's export to China exceeded $1.3 billion in 2012 and said that China has become Alaska's #1 export market. So again, waiting for the arrival of the president of China here in Alaska tonight.
Definitely, there will certainly be a lot to talk about, especially here in Alaska when it comes to resource development. So hopefully we'll hear soon from the governor. And we're told tomorrow.
And we understand there's a press availability tomorrow. I'm not sure if that's with the president or with the governor. Pardon me. Oh, okay, there we are, back live here. You can see the governor right there, and Byron Mallot, Lieutenant Governor, right there as well. Again, waiting for President Xi Jinping and his wife Peng Liyan to step off that plane. So this is, again, a meeting that's been in the works for a little while now. The plane leaving Mar-a-Lago today, talking with President Trump. Again, I guess there was some progress from what they talked about. A lot of that may have been sidetracked, of course, by the strikes in Syria. So we didn't hear a lot about that. There was some protest out there, some people protesting the Chinese president's visit, concerned about human rights, wanted to air their grievances against the ruling Chinese Communist Party, complaining about what they called oppression of the Chinese people. So that happened in Florida today. Again, as you can see now, the plane getting closer to the tarmac here, where the governor is waiting for the president of China.
Here in a couple minutes, he should be stepping out of the plane. And typically they let people know ahead of time, so in case there's a community in each city, to come and greet them. So it'll be interesting to see if anybody knows that the president will be arriving.
Again, of course, LNG, a big issue for the state of Alaska, and the governor has certainly had plenty of ties with Asians regarding that out there in 2015. And
really
certainly
promoting...
that could be a topic of discussion as well here during this, what is expected to be not a very long trip, maybe a day or so. Again, we're not sure if the Chinese president will be available or if it will be Governor Walker who will be available tomorrow. We're not sure what kind of access we're going to get tonight. But again, just tuning in, if you're just tuning in, this is a live picture of Ted Stevens International Airport where the president of China, Xi Jinping, is now arriving in Alaska.
And this is a pretty big deal because typically when presidents or high-ranking officials arrive in Alaska, they just stay at the tarmac. They don't typically leave. This is obviously a big deal.
They are. They will obviously get off that plane and sleep at Hotel Captain Cook tonight.
So
anybody watching over there right now on TV, you may see the president of China sometime tonight and possibly in the morning. And plane getting a little closer now to the tarmac where Governor Walker and other dignitaries are waiting to greet the president of China. We'll stay on this for a little longer here. Nice weather. Got some nice weather for the trip in, that's for sure. Seeing some mountains, blue skies,
some snow, so this is definitely a change.
Perfect weather. But again, there was certainly some protest in Florida when the president arrived there just a few days ago. And people concerned about human rights, forced evictions is what they've talked about as well. Boy, pretty backdrop, that's for sure. Very nice weather. Well, again, LNG, though, I'm sure it's going to be a big discussion.
Resource development here in Alaska, of course, a big priority.
How far that will go in Alaska is yet to be seen, certainly. Controversy about that project and wondering if the state can afford to build a pipeline with LNG. Now, when the ambassador was here, Sui Tian Kai, they talked about different things, including cooperation. They talked about tourism. They talked about environmental protection, energy, transportation, services, Arctic study, and other areas. And in turn, our dignitaries here talked a little bit about different things, including air cargo, modern logistics and services, and seeing China certainly as an important partner and standing ready to strengthen the exchange and collaboration when it comes to trade. And certainly this could have been an extension, it can be an extension of what happened in 2013. Again, that was in the summer of 2013. All right, so the plane, again, if you're just tuning in, the president of China arriving at Ted Stevens International Airport. This is Xi Jinping and his wife, First Lady of China, Peng Liyan, on that plane. They left Florida today after meeting with President Trump. Again, working on some trade talks over there. Again, what we're hearing today is that from the White House that the talks were productive. Not a lot of specifics about what actually, how productive they got, but that's the word that's being used.
It was civil, which is a good thing that came out.
Right. So, all right.